U.S. secret deportations to Africa ignite a global scandal. Escorted individuals arrive in Cameroon as officials demand answers. Critics call it a violation of human rights.
U.S. secretly deports migrants to Cameroon amid growing international concerns. The United States has reportedly deported migrants to Cameroon under a controversial third country removal program. According to multiple media outlets, some deportees had no ties to Cameroon and were previously granted legal protections in the U.S. The program has sparked criticism from human rights groups, democratic lawmakers, and the African Union. Here is the full report for AES Media. In a development raising serious legal and diplomatic questions, the United States has reportedly carried out additional deportations of migrants to Cameroon under what officials describe as a third country deportation program. According to the Associated Press, 8 migrants arrived in Yaoundé, Cameroon's capital, on Monday. Their arrival follows the earlier deportation of 9 other individuals in January. Legal representatives cited by media outlets say none of the deportees are Cameroonian citizens, and several had previously been granted protection orders by U.S. immigration judges due to fears of persecution in their countries of origin. The New York Times reported that the January group was transported from Louisiana without knowing their destination. According to the report, migrants only discovered they were being sent to Cameroon after being restrained and placed aboard a Department of Homeland Security aircraft. So far, Washington has not publicly disclosed any formal agreement with Cameroon regarding the acceptance of deportees from third countries. The Cameroonian government has also not issued an official statement addressing the arrivals. The deportations appear to be part of a broader policy under President Donald Trump's administration, aimed at relocating migrants deemed ineligible to remain in the United States. Reports indicate that several African nations have entered into agreements with Washington. Last November, Eswatini confirmed receiving $5.1 million in exchange for accepting deportees with no ties to the Southern African nation. Equatorial Guinea and Rwanda reportedly received $7.5 million each under similar arrangements, according to Democratic Senator Jeanne Shaheen. Additional agreements have reportedly been reached with South Sudan, Ghana, and Uganda. A report released by Democratic staff on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee states that the U.S. has spent more than $40 million through January 2026 on such agreements. The report criticizes what it describes as opaque negotiations with limited transparency to Congress and the public. The African Union has warned its member states against participating in agreements that could transform the continent into what it described as a dumping zone for arbitrary expulsions. United Nations human rights experts have also expressed concern, warning that the deportations could violate established principles of migrant protection. However, the Department of Homeland Security has defended the policy, stating that the deportations are lawful and essential to our safety of the homeland and the American people. As international scrutiny grows, questions remain regarding the legality, transparency, and humanitarian implications of the program. Stay with AES Media for continued coverage on this developing story.